God, we did this one a lot because of the reflection. We wanted it just right. That one I probably did too many takes of. Now there's there's a big thing missing here. Yeah, tell them about what's not in here.
Big thing. So he is shot.
That's right.
What the audience does not know, what all of you listening, fine people listening right now, he is shot, he's wounded. When he fixes the rearview mirror, there's a shot of him leaving a bloody thumbprint. When this exploded, I honestly thought I could die. I could feel the heat inside of the car right there.
Jeez, it was something.
It was so fun.
It was I'm sorry, keep going. Yeah.
No, so he's shot, he's wounded, and he goes back to see his dear friend over the vacuum shop. And he finds him passed out in the car, and he helps him out.
That's right.
And kind of nurses him back to health. I'm assuming, is that in the deleted scenes?
You lucky folks listening who paid full retail price for this disc set will get to partake of those deleted scenes and cut for time. Just cut strictly because at this point in the movie, when the bomb goes off, when that place blows up, which is a combination of real world physical explosions that Werner and his crew gave us, and then the roof coming off and all the shrapnel going everywhere, that was digitally added in by Ara and his team. When that happens, that amazing explosion goes off. To me, it always felt like that really is the end of the movie, and at least emotionally, that's the emotional high point in terms of Jesse getting the tables turning and him getting something good happening for him getting what he wants. So. Obviously, we weren't going to cut the Walter White scene, and here is the man himself.
And here he is. This shot, we actually shot this after the dining scene.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we shot this afterwards. But what an iconic sort of. I loved it.
I love the way you play it. I love that you don't even look at him when he comes out, and he doesn't even look at you. It's just. And we keep them purposely. Oh, I love this.
This salad.
The cherry tomato on top.
Oh, look at him. He's like, yeah. And you know what? This was it's funny because I thought you did it maybe on purpose. Jesse never said the word bitch in the script.
That's right.
Yeah, and
I think it was on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. And so then I just felt that was an appropriate time to maybe add bitch. I mean, why not? Give the public what they want, It's so funny.
This young man did a great job.
He's
great.
Very funny.
He's very
great.
Funny.
Look at him just feeling like such a badass.
And this is the Al Cafe, which is right in the heart of Albuquerque. So out the windows, everything you're seeing out the windows is digitally added in. If the real view out the window would be a big asphalt parking lot, and then a major road and like a bunch of strip malls and businesses and whatnot, and lots of cars. But the Al Cafe is a wonderful restaurant that you can go eat in for real. It's like an Albuquerque institution, and they were very kind to let us to close them down for several days. And it's so much fun watching you two guys together. This meant the world to me. Actually, we only had one day to shoot this. You want to talk about that? About why Bryan? Yeah.
Yeah. Bryan was in the middle of doing his play in New York and
doing Network on Broadway.
Network that he ended up winning the Tony for.
Right.
Of course, brilliant performance by Bryan, and so he was able to get, I think, 2 days off, right? I mean,
he had a day and a half. He had 36 hours off.
Yeah,
he had 36 hours. They couldn't change the schedule, but he had 1 day off. He finished a matinee show, and then we put him on a private jet. Thank you, Netflix, and brought him to Albuquerque, and like with a coat over his head, like some federal witness protection guy, because couldn't let anyone see that he was in town.
And you
then,
can't tell, but that is a bald cap. That is
Yes.
I mean, brilliant, beautiful work. But
Beautiful work by K&B Effects, but with a little extra help from Rodeo, Rodeo digitally shrunk his head, because as good a bald cap as it is, he's got a full head of hair underneath it. So they had to shrink his head because he looked like he had a different shaped head. He looked perfectly normal, but anyone who's watched 62 episodes of Breaking Bad knew his head was a little differently shaped. So they had to shrink his head frame by frame here digitally.
Oh wow, yeah, that is so right. It's amazing.
You are so funny. I love this reaction. I love it.
This
you were
line,
so much fun here.
Look, he says sports medicine. Well, you know what? Maybe you should,
It's so much fun. It's such a breath of fresh air seeing the knucklehead Jesse Pinkman back. We needed to see Walter White, but we also just as much, and I only realize this in hindsight, we just as much needed the breath of fresh air of seeing the happy-go-lucky knucklehead Jesse, because it's the only time you see it. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is so great. You haven't seen this side of him in a very long time, since
That's
the earlier days of This Is So Great.
That's true. Not since probably stuff we were shooting in 2008, 2009. Yeah.
It's so much fun. I mean, Bryan, he's just one of my dearest friends, my mentor. But to be able to be on set with him, with all of you, in this time, was really such a gift.
And this was such a great day of shooting because a lot of our crew people's families, some of our crew and some of their families are in the background.
Yeah.
Are extras. Yeah.
Yeah. And it had to be that way, really,
Explain that. Explain why it had to be. Yeah.
I mean, because this is just such, and bless all of the public in Albuquerque, everyone keeping it a secret. But this scene really needed to be kept under wraps. And so, you graciously invited friends and family of the crew. Yeah. And it was great. What a special It was a special day. What a special day. This is real snow, but this is Sandia Peak. This is overlooking the city of Albuquerque. This is the beautiful Sandia Mountains directly to the east of Albuquerque. Mm-hmm. And this is the area where we shot. This was old home week for Bob here, because the last time he had been in Albuquerque was shooting in this very same area years before dropping Walter White off in New Hampshire. And this is like I mean, it's really close as a crow flies, but it's about an hour drive up the hill and whatnot. But this is supposed to be Alaska, but this is actually, the greater Albuquerque area. And talk about this. Now there was a shot scripted in there of Jesse writing a note, and you actually see him writing the note that you will see fairly soon to Brock. And originally in the script, it sort of ends with a voiceover of what is in the letter. And I don't know if you know this, Vince, but I kept that letter.
That's awesome.
That was one of the things that I snuck away, because we just, we would put in Matt, one of our brilliant people in the prop department. He would handwrite the letters. He did many versions of the letter, and we would seal it in the envelope and then start from scratch again. But what you wrote, Vince, in this letter, it was I think it was the first thing you wrote. Right, when you were writing this script?
You're exactly right. I had plotted the script out, as we always do in Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, but before I actually started writing the script proper, so to speak. I wrote that letter, but then I felt like, because you're right, the movie ended originally, script ended with you reading it in voiceover, but I felt a couple people who read it made me realize that somehow it's better for the audience to imagine the contents than to hear it. But
it took me a minute to get on board with that, but I agree. You know, sometimes less is more.
Yeah, but you would have done a heartbreaking job reading it.
Should I read the letter right now? No, I'm kidding. I won't, but I really want to. But yeah, it's just so great.
Do you want to read the first sentence?
Dear
You know
Brock.
what?
You know, it's actually, I wish I had it right now. I'm in Idaho right now. Hunkered
You know
down.
what? The trouble is, if you read it now, we'd miss talking about the glorious Krysten Ritter, who's about to be very, very briefly in the movie. But here's our goodbye to Robert Forster's character. And this was the last time I saw him. This is the last time I saw him alive, was this day. And this was the last thing we shot of him in the movie. This was his last appearance in the movie.
My God, what a truly what a legend. What a beautiful man.
Just a great guy.
Him and his family.
I stood in this parking lot as we were shooting this scene, getting all the different angles, and I said, you know, where do you live? And he said, Los Angeles. And I said, we should get together for dinner.
Yeah.
And he said, that'd be great. And I never followed up. And I'm sorry I didn't. I'm truly sorry I didn't. He's just a wonderful guy. Reminds me of my dad. My dad's still around. And in a lot of ways, they're dissimilar, but something about him reminds me of my dad. Yeah.
He's just so stoic.
Yeah, just a salt of the earth guy.
Really is, yeah.
And now we have cut from that one cut to this one. We are now in Jackson, Wyoming, just outside of Jackson. And and here comes Krysten Ritter. And talk about Krysten.
I mean, it was just God, I love her so much. I just love Jesse and Jane, their relationship. Yeah. It's just such an interesting, beautiful one, you know. It was so honest and pure, and then became quickly a chemical romance, and it took over. But yeah, you know what? She's very much pregnant here.
Right, and you can't tell in real life. Pregnant in real life, and she's had a wonderful, beautiful baby boy since then. He's the cutest little guy. I'm lucky enough to have met him. She is so sweet, and she's such a wonderful actress, so talented.
Yeah.
And can I tell you something? Like an idiot, I didn't think to put this scene in the original draft of the script. And Peter Gould, my partner on Better Call Saul, the co-creator of Better Call Saul, and the creator of the character Saul Goodman, read the script, and he said, "There's one thing missing from this movie. It is Jane." And he was absolutely right. All credit to Peter for Jane being in there. And here you are.
Yeah,
and you were handsome man.
You were up there in that helicopter.
That's right.
Oh, and that's it. Wow,
that was it. It went so quick.
My God, it went so fast.
But that was the Tetons, the second to last shot by my friend Steve Stafford, who taught me how to fly, and he was the helicopter pilot. And beautiful shot of the Tetons. And Diane Mercer, we didn't talk about Diane. How great Diane.
I love, look at Jenn.
Jenn Carroll.
Jenn Carroll, girl. Yeah, girl.
They're just the unsung, you're going to see here in the credits, the unsung folks, some of whom we talked about by name, many others we weren't able to. Skip, magnificent job editing. And Louise. Louise I hadn't worked with since 1993. Oh my God, the music! We never talked about Dave Porter's music and Thomas's music. Oh shit!
But I mean, these people
and the casting,
of course, the wonderful casting directors. You know, they all did Breaking Bad.
They did.
Yeah.
But Louise, this is instead of just saying how great her buddy is, which gets monotonous, I guess, for the viewers. Louise, the first movie that ever got produced that I wrote was a movie called Wilder Napalm, shot in Sanford, Florida back in 1992, 1993. and Louise was the costume designer, and I hadn't seen her or worked with her since. And we were lucky enough to get her for this movie, and I hadn't seen her in going on 30 years. So that was cool.
Yeah.
But I guess we should wrap it up. But
you know what? Just to talk to our viewers, these are the diehard fans that are listening to this commentary right now, taking the time, going out purchasing this DVD and listening to this
price.
At full retail price. Thank you very much. Thank you all for tuning in and supporting us and giving us life. And Vince, thank you, my beautiful, brilliant friend, for bringing us all along for this ride. And I just love you so much. I know you know this, but yeah,
right back at you, my friend. It was such an honor and a pleasure for me to get to work with you and all the wonderful actors, but especially you, and then also the crew again, our just wonderful crew. It was just, I gotta find something else. I gotta come up with. I don't know that it should be Breaking Bad related, but I want to come up with something else we can do together. Because
you keep saying that. Let's do this. No, I'm kidding. But hey, you know what? Since we're on the credits, do you want to tell everyone if Jesse and Walt are going to be on Better Call Saul?
You bastard! Well, you know what? It's really up to Peter Gould now, and he doesn't care for you that much. So,
okay, yeah. Well, at least I have you.
But I will argue on your behalf. I may not win. Yeah. Because his feelings are pretty deep. They run pretty strong.
I know. It's all right. All right.
How could we? I don't want to make any promises, but it would be a shame for Better Call Saul to end without seeing Walt and Jesse, wouldn't it? And I think Peter feels the exact same way, and of course he secretly loves you, as we all do. So.
Well, you don't want to just throw it in there to throw it in there. I know it has to make sense. So, I think
maybe we'll figure it out. I hope we do, and I hope you guys. Well, let me tell you this: you're busy globetrotting men, you two, and so hopefully you'll be available if that day comes.
Yeah. Well, because
you're busy selling delicious mezcal and also acting. Dos Hombres, got to give a shout out to Dos Hombres.
Pick it up at your local liquor store.
Pay full retail price.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't accept any discounts.
Yeah, Bryan, Cranston, and I are selling you booze now. Anyways, God, what a fun thing this was. Crazy.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you. What else should we? I mean, how can we end this?
Short and sweet. Thank you for listening, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for at this point 13 years of sticking with us and putting us where we are, and we appreciate it more than we can even say.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Well, again, Vince, you legend. Standing ovation, applauding you right now. Thank you for this journey and this world. We all appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.